Good day everyone, this is Chaska and now we are going to execute and check my program in Laboratory 7. And first, I have prepared three set of equations which are the example A, B, and C. And they are going to be checked through graph and manual computation. Now, let's start the execution. Okay, first we are going to the command prompt. As you can see, I already typed the directory and we can find my file folder or code source or source code in which is lab.c. And now we are going to execute it through gcc -o and our file name execution is equation xx .exe. Okay, and that we are going to enter our source code which is lab.c. As you can see, there's no error in my program, and now we are going to put the first two equation which is the example A, and let's see if it's correct. Now we're going to put first the executed file which is equation xx.exe. Now it's written that this program will solve two equations with two unknowns in the form of ax plus by equals c. Now we are going to enter the numerical coefficients of x, y, and also the constant. First, we're going to preview the example A, which is equation number 1 and 2. In equation 1, there is 2x minus y equals to negative 4. And in equation number 2, there is 3x minus y equals to negative 2. But first, we are going to enter the equation number 1. Now, the numerical coefficient of x is 2. And the numerical coefficient of y is 1 or negative 1. And the constant is equal to negative 4. And now we are going to put it on the command prompt or our executive file, which is the first we're going to enter the x, the coefficient for x, which is 2. And for the y is negative 1. And for the value of the constant is negative, let's see first, I forgot. Okay, negative 4. Negative 4. Enter. And now we are going to proceed to the equation number 2. And now also, what we did to the equation number 1, we are just going to put the numerical coefficient of x, y, and also the constant. Now, the equation number 2 is 3x minus y equals to negative 2. 3 for x, negative 1 for y, and negative 2 for the constant. Now, as you can see, there's a result. The result is the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 8. But first, we don't know if it's correct, so we need to check it through manual computation and graphing. Now, let's try. Okay, here we are. Now I already put the equation 1 and 2 there, and we're going just to calculate it. As you can see, 2x minus y equals to negative 4 and 3x minus y equals to negative 2. As you can see, the answer is 2 and y and 8. Excuse me, x equals to 2 and y is equals to 8. As you can see in our command prompt and also in the manual computation, they are equal. And now let's check it through the graph. Yes, as you can see, need the 2 and 8. Okay. 2 and 8. 2 and 8. Here. As you can see, the two lines intersect at the 2 and 8. Okay. Our example A is now correct, and now we are going to proceed to example letter B. Wait. Okay. As you can see, the example B is the equation is now in decimal form, which is 2.5x minus 3.82y equals to negative 4.67 in equation 1, and in equation number 2 is 1.75x minus 2.45y equals to negative 2.56. My bad, I forgot to put the y. Okay, now we are going to put it on our executive file. Equation xx.dx. Now we are going to put the coefficient also as what we did in the example A. Okay. Example A, the variable there is 2.5, negative 3.2, 2.5 for x, negative 3.82 for y, and the constant is negative 4.67. Negative 4.67. Now, for the equation number 2, 1.75 and negative 2.45 and negative 2.56. 1.75 for x, for y is negative 2.45, negative 2.45 for y, and constant is negative 2.56. As you can see, the answer is 2.968395 and for the x, and y is equals to 3.165180. And we are going to check it through manual computation in graph. Okay, first let's close this, and we are going to, okay, now let's change the coefficients of x, because the coefficient of x is equals to 1.75, and for y is negative 2.45, and for the constant is 2.56. For the x, oh, my bad, it's in the equation number 2. It's 2.5, negative 3.82, and negative 4.67. And for the equation number 2, which is 1.75, negative 2.45, and 2.56. Okay, we are going to calculate. And the answer is 2.968390, and y is equals to 3.165179. As you can see, the answer or the result in command prompt and in the manual computation is what? Let's check it through graphic. And there you are. We cannot see it clearly, but as you can see, it is correct, which is the x is 2 point, it's nearly in 3 there, as you can see that, and the value of y is 3.1, which is also in the y-intercept is equals to 3. Yeah, good. Now we are going to proceed to the example C. Okay. Okay. We are going to the command prompt and put the equation xx at dx. Now we are going to preview the document or the example C. I'm going to show you guys. There you go. And in example C, in the equation 1, the numerical coefficient is 2 for x, negative 2 for y, and 8 for the constant. And now we are going to enter it. For x, it's 2. For y, negative 2. And for the constant is 8. Now let's proceed to the equation number 2, which is x is equals to 1, or the coefficient or numerical coefficient of x is equals to 1, and 1 also for y, and also 1 for the constant. Equals to 1, 1, and 1. Now as you can see, the result is for the x is 2.5, and for the y is negative 1.5. Now let's check it through the manual computation and graphic. We'll close it first and see. Okay. There you are. Wait lang. Try na. Ang guli aton nga. Okay. We are going to enter. Okay, my bad. Sorry for the technical error. And now for the x, we're going to put 2, negative 2, and for the constant is 8. Now, for the second equation, we have 1, 1, also negative, so 1. We're going to enter plus 1. We're going to change it because it's positive. And for the y is equals to 1 also. And let's calculate it. And now, let's see this result. Wait, 2x I see it's on the fraction. So let's see it if it's in fraction to decimal point. Fraction to decimal. Now, go to the calculator. Let's see, so you can see guys. In algebra, the x equals to 5 halves. 5 equals to 2. Calculate. It's 0.3 thousand. As you can see, it's 2.5. And now we'll check it for the negative 3 halves. Negative 3 halves is equals to negative 1.5. As you can see, it is equal to our command prompt or to our calculation in the command prompt and also in manual. But let's see in the graphic. In the graph, they intersect at in 2.5 for x here and negative 1.5 here for the y. As you can see, my program is correct and it's running smoothly, and I hope it's good. Okay, for today and goodbye. This is Chaska Marie Lortizo, BSECA 2A, reporting.